Since last night, we smell gas in the building. Since last night. When I was come from, when I was leaving to go to work, we see like a mass smell gas. And my wife called me like around 9:30, and the building next door exposed.
Welcome back. The damage from this morning's explosion and building collapse in East Harlem not just impacting the people who live there. The blast site is right alongside one of the main arteries of the Metro North commuter train system, and that has meant big headaches for commuters trying to take the trains home north of the city. For the latest on how that's going, we head first to Grand Central, the system's hub. FIOS 1 News' Femi Redwood is live there for us tonight. Femi?
Good evening. The commute is actually looking much better for evening riders than the morning. MTA officials say the service has been restored on all train lines. Good news, especially for the commuters that have been waiting here for the past few hours. How long have you been waiting?
Just about a half hour.
2 hours.
A tough commute for some Metro North riders. How long are they telling you the trains are going to be out?
Telling us anything.
This after a Harlem building explosion threw debris onto tracks and caused the MTA to cancel trains running in and out of the city.
I'm commuting out of home to work, so I'm going to take the number 2 up to 233rd, which is about an hour, and then the Metro North out of there.
This commuter says her 50-minute ride to Portchester is expected to take at least 2.5 hours.
I don't know when I'm going to get there, but I'm definitely going to be way late for work.
MTA workers help commuters navigate the subway line and even passed out printed directions.
Workers are helpful, but the train service has been brutal. It's been a horrible, horrible winter for everybody.
This New Haven family has been waiting for 3 hours. So are you going to take a subway or are you going to wait?
That's what we're debating. If it's back up, it's going to take us 30 minutes to get home. If I take a subway, it's going to take us over an hour and a half.
I take the Harlem line.
Deborah Oria is hoping her ride back home will be smoother than it was this morning.
Coming in, I got on a train a little bit later this morning. It took quite a while. Had to get off at, I think it was Hatfield Station, which I've never been to before. I usually just come all the way in. And then we had to hoof it to the nearest subway station, all the way at the end of the 2 line, and then come in. I had to come into Times Square. It took quite a while. I was just glad it wasn't raining. There were a lot of cranky people.
Trains are running at a reduced speed through the collapse area, and officials say that's to help reduce vibrations as the search and rescue efforts continue. Now, officials also say to expect delays in crowded trains tonight, so just be patient. Femi Redwood for Richard French Live.
All right, Femi, thanks very much. Patience certainly the order of the day for anybody on the Metro North system. Now, some Metro North commuters were looking for a way to get home all day. Many were detoured, especially earlier in the day, through the New York City subway system to the Woodlawn station in the Bronx. That is where we find FIOS 1 News reporter Ken Bufa. He is standing by live for us from that station tonight. Ken?
Hey, how are you guys doing? I'm actually here with someone who just got off the Metro North. Her name is Agnes. Agnes, could you tell us a little bit how your commute was today?
Well, it was slow, very slow. There were a lot of trains. We had to line up when we came to Woodlawn for quite a while, I'd say 20 minutes. And it wasn't too bad, really, considering. I felt bad for the people that were in that accident or around it. And the trains were running, which was a miracle because we didn't expect that. We didn't expect the trains to run this evening.
Could you tell us a little bit how it was on the train? Was there a lot of people?
No, not really. I don't think people realized it was running. I just went over to Grand Central to ask a question and to get on the subway. And I dreaded it because the subways would have been mobbed tonight. And they told me the trains were running. They were setting them up and they were getting them to run, and they would take a little while, and they were sorting out the tracks, and that's what happened. And we waited about 20 minutes, and Grand Central looked like a mob scene. It was scary to walk through it. There must have been over 100 people standing, or more, mobbed.
Is this your final stop here?
Yes, it is.
So how does it feel finally making it home?
Oh, I love it. I'm so happy. That's why I stopped to talk to you.
All right, thank you very much. That's Agnes. She just got off the Metro North. If you haven't heard, Grand Central Metro North service is running at full steam now, and that is the latest. There's a train coming in right now, actually, here at the Metro North. The line behind me where hundreds of people were gathered is now gone, and that's the latest from here in Woodlawn. I'm Ken Bufa. Let's send it back to the studio.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. We are going to take a break here on RFL, and we're going to switch gears. Up next when we come back, politics. And the man who is the biggest political story in the nation today, if you don't know who he is, that's okay. There he is. But does he set the stage for a Republican wave this fall? That's one of the questions we'll debate next.